welcome to
Hey guys.
another episode of Lake to Lake Girls. It is January 2nd, just after the new year. Aren't you so excited?
We missed you guys. We weren't
week.
on last week
Because of that storm.
the weather was really bad. I think we got a foot, if not more.
A little bit over, I think.
Yeah, it's just crazy. And I was like, I'm not driving out in this
Yeah,
weather.
we texted each other. We were in confirmation. We said, we will drive to there.
Yeah.
But we're afraid of getting stuck.
Yeah.
And
As much as I love it here, I don't want to spend the night.
yes, as much as we love you. We
Yeah.
just don't, the couch is not that comfy, and it would
It's
not
that
fit
long.
the both of us.
Yeah, no.
I don't think. So
No.
we voted, and the show lost.
Yep. But we're back.
We are
Yay.
back.
And in a new year.
Yes.
Dang. I can't believe. Guys, the world didn't end. Told you.
Imagine that.
Called it.
Imagine that. Oh my goodness. It's alive. What did you do for your new year?
I went to Binghamton, and I spent it with one of my friends from college and her boyfriend, and my boyfriend Jared went down too. And we went to this venue called Terracotta, and it's like a banquet hall, sort of like catering place.
Mm-hmm.
It was really, really nice. I was very impressed, actually, by it. We had a really good time.
You look beautiful. I saw the
Thank
picture.
you. Yeah, we got all dressed up, and like I never have the opportunity to get dressed up like that anymore.
So you take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Ditto.
Yeah. I know I saw your pictures too. Uh-oh. Well, I just saw one of you like standing like
With my glass of
holding
mimosa.
an adult beverage.
It was a mimosa, orange juice and champagne. I love mimosas.
Love that. What kind of champagne did you have?
I have no idea. It was a North Carolina champagne.
Yeah, I had
something
some
based down there.
local Finger Lakes champagne, or I guess we can't really call it champagne. Sparkling wine.
Sparkling wine. They call it like brut and stuff like that. They
Yeah,
never call
I
it.
had Golden Spumante by well, I bought it at Goose Watch, but I think they sell it at its main home is Penguin Bay. I'm not sure.
I like Penguin Bay. Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but you can. It's owned by the same people who own Swedish Hell. They own all those, and it is amazing. It's delicious and bubbly and sparkly, and yeah. So we had a really good time.
Good.
Yeah.
What was your resolution?
This is gonna set, especially the day after. I'm actually giving up alcohol for the month of. I know.
For the month?
For the month of January.
See, that's probably not a bad idea because
Yeah.
after my weekend,
Yeah, exactly.
I said I'm at least taking the week off. Today,
Yeah.
I'm still like I got back on my plane late last night, and finally got to sleep around 4, and obviously I called into work.
I was just gonna say, did you work this morning?
No, I called
Yeah.
in. I said I'm gonna sleep.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I was planning. I was all gung ho about it. I was ready to go. Like I planned on it. I said I'm gonna go to work. That's why I picked such a late flight coming back. I knew I had to recover from
Yeah.
New Year's Eve.
Yep.
So I picked a late flight. I was like, I'll sleep on the plane, and then I'll stay up after I get back and just go straight to work. But driving back from the airport, I was falling asleep.
Oh, that's
So-
not good.
I was like, this is probably
Yeah.
not a good idea. And that's when I texted my co-host. I said, is it okay if I sleep in today? Do you mind?
Yeah.
He goes, okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I think next year I'm just gonna stay in.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, and a lot of people like that a lot better.
I think so. Yeah.
I find it really sad. I went away for 3 days for vacation. Well, 4 days. It was 4 days. 4 days. And work is the vacation. I feel more like it's more relaxing. I'm doing less than I
really?
do
Well,
on
I always
vacation.
feel like whenever I take time off that I need a vacation for my vacation. It's like it wasn't that relaxing. I actually have I didn't work today. I had today off.
Yay.
Which was really nice.
Yeah, the second.
I appreciate that, boss lady. Thank you. Even though I know you don't watch this.
Boss lady, you're awesome.
Really
2 thumbs
appreciate
up.
that. But, yeah, I'm really glad this is going to be a short week. I have so much work to do tomorrow. Not looking forward
Yeah, I gotta
to it,
get back to this. This is my second step of getting back to the real world. I had basketball practice and then I came here. So this is a step. And if you notice, though, all business on the top. I'm like a mullet.
And party on the and comfy. I don't blame you at all. It's awesome.
I'm ready for bed.
Yeah.
And tomorrow is one of my longest days. Start at 4. I'm not going to end until 9:30.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's going to be super fun. So I want to get a full night's sleep. I want to be ready to go.
At least the weekend is soon.
Yes,
that's the nice part.
And I'm going snowboarding. I'm so excited.
Yay!
Yes.
Have you ever been before?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I fall a lot, but that's okay.
Yeah, me too. It's fine.
You know what I realized at the airport? 2 things. You know when we're in elementary, middle school, you have to be first in line and you have to be the first to where we're going because it's just the cool thing to do. We don't grow out of it.
No.
No. Something I realized, I said, oh my gosh, ow. That really hurt.
I would say, what was that?
That's my knee.
Sorry, okay. Suddenly, Tiffany's talking, and then, like, not next to her, like, this bookshelf,
my knee
on the
pushed
other
it.
wall, like, shakes. And I'm like, what the heck was that?
My knee pushed it.
Oh, Tiffany.
No big deal.
Oh.
That hurt really bad, but no big deal. But I realized, okay, where I'm sitting, and I noticed this on all 4 times I was getting on a plane, okay, because I had a connection flight for God knows what reason going to North Carolina. No idea. Everyone does the same thing when they're getting their boarding passes ready to get on the plane. They have to be the first in line.
True.
Get nasty, and if you get in their way, so
Probably
I just
all
sit
hungover and
so I just sat in my chair and I just said, I'll wait.
Yeah.
I'm in one of the first sections that boards, but I'll wait because people are crabbing.
And you know what's crazy about that too is you all have assigned seating. It's not like first come first serve necessarily.
It is.
Is it?
For the flight.
What airline did you fly?
AirTran.
Really?
Yeah, I had 16A for for 3 of my flights, and one I had 23A. But the thing of it is you're all going to the same place. Just like you tell the little middle schoolers when you're doing whatever. Yeah. You're all going to the same place.
Yeah. Well, I find adults.
I love the air quotes. Adults.
You know, people over 18 years old or 18 and older. You know, we all revert to being like children when we're stressed or like, you know, cranky or whatever. You know, that's very true.
I was so frustrated because I was out my way home from Raleigh to Atlanta. That's where they put my connection to. Georgia. Seriously? North Carolina to Georgia, then to New York? Honestly. Yeah. Just saying. Little weird.
That is kind of weird. I mean, maybe because... Was it Atlanta? Yeah. I mean, that's such a huge, like, airport hub. You know, like, it's like JFK or something for, like, New York City. So maybe that's why. But, yeah.
So we went there, and I had to pee as soon as I got there.
Yeah.
But our flight was late leaving Raleigh because the flight that was our plane came in late.
Okay, yeah.
So we're running behind. Mind you, my connection is literally half an hour apart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the middle of my flight from North Carolina to Atlanta, I had to pee. And I don't like peeing on an airplane.
Yeah. It is kind of weird if you think about it too hard.
It's a little weird.
Yeah.
So I refuse. Probably my own fault now that I come to think of it. So it's my fault I didn't go. But because we were so late, I literally had to run from my gate to which I got off to the other plane. And not go on that plane for another 2 hours all the way back to Rochester. So I'm really having to go right now.
I would just say that. Oh my God. I would have just went.
Really having to go. But we get back and we're taxiing up to our, what are they called?
Terminal?
Terminal. Yes. Takes forever. Mind you, I had to pick the worst person to sit next to. This little lady, she's not super old. She's maybe 40s. She's not old. Her bag probably met the limit in weight and succeeded it because she could not even lift it into the cab, into those overheads on the way in. Took 3 people to lift that sucker and put it in.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised they didn't make her check it.
I know. Ditto.
Dang.
But you can't really see how much it weighs when you have it going in wheels.
Well, that's true, yeah.
So I had to wait for this little
What's
gem.
she having it? Like,
I have no idea.
like, ma'am, what do you have in there?
You're like, excuse me. I think she said something about shoes, so I could relate.
Yeah.
However, when you have to pee, you're very, very less forgiving.
Yeah.
You have to go. And I knew it was going to take so long because people take forever to get their bags out of the top and leave, which is expected. I expect it. But when you have to pee, you're just like...
Yeah.
Really?
Just, primal instincts, like, kick in, and you're like, don't mind me as I, like, get, crawl over you to get off the plane.
Yeah, don't mind me as I want to punch you in the head.
Yeah.
Gosh, I was so mad.
And what time was this? Like,
it was like midnight.
Yeah.
It was awful. Awful, awful, awful. But, what else was there?
What's your resolution?
I have a few.
One? Yeah.
I want to get back into shape.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not... skinny and in shape are completely different things to me.
Yeah.
I want to be in shape.
I know what you mean. Like strong and, like, fit and healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. I want to do that. That's one. My second one is to open up to someone new.
Oh,
because
okay.
I've started seeing someone, so.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm opening up to that person. That's my other one.
Nice.
And I feel like it's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
He's a keeper.
Opening yourself up to, new possibilities in this instance, a romantic one.
Yes.
I like that.
Not afraid of getting hurt.
Oh, that's a big one.
So,
ooh, especially, if you've been in a relationship, and I know a lot of people can relate to this. If you've been hurt,
bam!
Oh,
right here.
yeah, right? In
Right
a past
here.
relationship, it's hard
It is.
to really, open
Back up again.
yourself up to that. I give you kudos for that because it's not easy to do.
And, I'm going to take it fully head on. I'm going to take it very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what this year brings. And
Wait, so do you call this person your boyfriend?
maybe.
Ooh, we're going to have to talk about this later. Not in front of the cameras are off.
Yes. When the cameras are off, we'll talk about this later. Maybe. But, yeah, one of my best friends got mad at me. Well, the person I went to go see in North Carolina because she's like, we're supposed to be single.
That's something I ran into a little bit also when I started. Jared and I have been dating for like a little over a year and a half now. Mm-hmm. And we started dating in May of 2011. And, I had been single for like a year and a half, 2 years at that point. And, and I wasn't really looking for a boyfriend.
But that's when you find them.
Exactly. But I was sort of open to the possibility.
I wasn't looking.
Yeah, it just sort of happened and organically.
And that's the best word I've ever heard
Yeah,
in my
and I
life.
had this one friend, and she was not happy about it.
She's been telling me and him, we're going to fight to the death over your attention.
No,
this is going to be a duel to the end.
It's hard to, when you fall in love with someone, like, all of your time, you know what I mean? Like,
well,
you want to
becomes a package deal.
Yeah, like, you want to spend all of your time with them, because you like them so much, those hormones
There's a
are,
reason
like, going crazy.
In your life.
Yeah. And it just, and friends, they do sometimes get put to the side a little bit. And so, now that, we've been dating for a little while now, and I see, like, other people, like, getting new boyfriends and stuff, it's like, all right, give them a break,
Yeah,
they're in
exactly.
They're in that sort of,
the
like,
new phase relationship.
that phase,
Yep.
So it's hard to balance,
But then-
I understand it.
Then there's people I know, like, it really frustrates the crap out of me. They completely leave out the rest of their life.
Yeah.
I try to avoid that.
It's a balancing act.
It is
for
a balancing
sure.
act. And some people actually don't even realize they're doing it.
Yeah, they just
know
sort
what
of
I mean?
fall off the face of the earth.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep, I know some people like that too.
Very familiar with this concept.
Yeah.
It's not new to the world.
I feel like we're getting off topic a little bit here. Not us, no. So I looked up what like the top New Year's resolutions are.
Losing weight's one of them, I guarantee it.
I thought that was going to be the top one, but it's not.
It's not the top?
Yeah. I was like, okay. This is at about.com for local Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it just came up. So, anyways, the first one is spend more time with family and friends. is the number
Not
one.
Not one I would have anticipated.
Yeah, me either. Because I feel like I spend enough time with my family friends.
Yeah. The time I spend, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Don't ask for more. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it says recent polls conducted by General Nutrition Centers, Quicken, and others show that more than 50% of Americans vow to appreciate loved ones and spend more time with family and friends this year.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's not like I hate on it. I feel...
I would have
expected it.
Yeah, that would be number one. Number two is fit and fitness, which totally makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Now, how many people... What's the statistic on people actually following through? I think you can actually follow through.
It's
on
crazy low.
Yeah.
Someone told me it's like January.
I'll fight for you.
There's it's either in February or January. I can't remember now. There's a date where most people have completely forgotten about their New Year's resolution.
Really?
Yeah. It's it's a very short time period.
Mine's very difficult to forget. Mine all are.
Not forget it, but not. Yeah, they don't follow through with it. They just leave it to the side or whatever. I'm yeah, they're not this serious about it. Well, mine kind of ties in with fitness and nutrition also. I stopped running because I hurt my foot, but then I felt completely fine after I walked that 5K.
Really?
Yeah, in December. So I feel I'm ready to get back on the
That's
the
I
wagon.
can't wait to start running.
I know. There's so many races I want to do this year. So many awesome obstacle races that I'm so excited for. So I want
to do 5Ks with you. Just let me know.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Because then we can get video. Yeah. Someone's got to laugh at me.
Yeah.
It's all good. Who are you if you can't laugh at yourself?
Exactly. So yeah, and part of the no alcohol thing ties into. Have you ever heard of the paleo diet? Paleolithic diet. It's basically eat like a caveman, and it's kind of trendy right now.
What does that mean?
Yeah, it's basically by eating primal is another way to put it. You
meat. You
eat meat, vegetables. So it's basically whatever our ancestors would have eaten. So it's no grains, so no bread, which is kind of hard because I love bread.
I love bread. And I love Italian food. And,
yeah, so it's no
this diet's out.
It's no refined processed carbs. Very, very little dairy, if any. But I'm gonna still eat Greek yogurt because it's I love it. It's super good for you. And maybe goat cheese now and then.
Protein.
Yeah, exactly. And nothing processed, which is I think everyone should probably cut out because you don't even realize all the chemicals and stuff that are in your body. So I want to do it for the month of January and you know what I mean? See how I do with it. And you're not allowed to have alcohol on this diet. And so I shouldn't call it a diet. It's a lifestyle. But
and
I know you were gone at no bread.
And you lost me completely at no alcohol.
Yeah, and so that
I like having a beer or a glass of wine to relax.
Yeah.
What's its take on wine? Because we love wine.
Yeah,
we're gonna break that in this.
Well, that's
in this podcast alone.
I know. Well, that's the thing. I'm going to allow myself one day a week or one meal a week, I should say, where I can eat whatever I want.
See, I think that's important when you have when you're adopting something new, because if you don't allow yourself, eventually maybe you can cut it out because you have avoided it for so long. But if you don't start off with having maybe 2 times a week right when you start off where you can break your whatever you're doing, then cut it down to 1 and then cut it out completely. I don't think you're going to be able to go through with it. It's
unrealistic.
It's unrealistic.
You're
lying to
setting yourself up for failure.
Yes.
And I've done a lot of research about this before I decided to really get into this. And what I've seen of it, it really,
you're impressed?
People's, part of it is to lose weight, but another part is to my energy levels. I
shoot up out the roof.
Yeah, people talk about how their energy is amazing and they'll be eating this way and then they'll stop and then they'll be like, oh, I didn't even realize how much better it made me feel until I reverted back to my old eating habits, and then they start back up on it again. But and there's science behind it. Every diet says that, but there's science behind it that this is how we've evolved as people, and or we need to get back to our ancestral roots a little more in the way we eat. So, I think by just taking out a lot of processed stuff, that'll really
magnificent.
Make a big difference in how I feel. Because, guys, sometimes I tell you, I come in, I don't know what it is about Wednesdays. Not so much this week because I've been off, but Wednesday night is that day of the week that night of the week where it's just like,
forget the world. I got to do what I got to do.
it's like, I'm just tired. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that middle of the week sort of like sludge I get into.
It's that 1:30 feeling when you're in high school or in class.
Yeah.
When you're a little kid or waiting for 2:30 to come in. You're like, no. Oh, my God.
Yeah. All right, so the third resolution is tame the bulge, which is kind of...
Tame the, say what?
Tame the bulge, which is, okay,
Your
so
belly?
I guess...
Is that what that means? The belly?
Probably. Well, I guess...
I don't have a bulge in my belly. I have a bulge in my butt.
Yeah. They sort of, I guess 2 and 3 are the same thing. I guess fit and fitness is more like they mean establish a fitness routine, whereas tame the bulge is basically like lose weight.
So 2 and 3, you suck. You're the same thing. You're cheating.
Number 4 is quit smoking. That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like that.
That's a really good one. Oh, 5 is enjoy life more. Okay, that seems a little... I feel like for a New Year's resolution, you need to have like...
A little bit
like
more specific
thing. Enjoy life more. I mean...
I'm thinking of the Peter Pan saying. I put this up as the title of the album of the pictures I put up from over the weekend.
Okay.
Not Peter Pan, but Hook. With Robin Williams in it. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
I know the
Back
movie.
in the day, man. Back in the day. I forget what I called it. What did I say it was? Fish sticks.
I'm looking it up right now.
It's a ditto.
I love how it's your album and you can't remember.
I know, but it was so clever. Hold on.
Is it?
It wasn't clever. I stole it from a movie. I don't know what I'm smoking. To live is an awfully big adventure.
Oh, yeah, I really like that.
Right?
I didn't realize that was a quote from that.
It is, yeah. Because Hook says to die will be an awfully big adventure, and at the end Robin says to live is an awfully big adventure. I love that. And then, oh, you know what's funny? I gotta tell you this before I forget. We're gonna go a little... I can tell a story while you're gone.
Okay. Is downstairs open?
Yes.
Okay.
See you soon. I can tell a story while you're gone, but you're not going to get to hear it. You're going to miss out. I'm just going to tell you that. Okay. What's really funny is because there's 2 parts to this story. And we all live in the Finger Lakes. Well, if you're viewing, I don't know if you're viewing. Probably from the Finger Lakes area. And yesterday, it was 9 degrees and below 4 below. Wow, below 4. I don't know. 4 below with the wind chill. And we were, when the flight is coming down, they're coming into land, and the captain comes on and says, it's such and such time, and it's 9 degrees right here in Rochester, New York. In unison, everybody goes, oh, in unison. I could not have laughed any harder. I loved it. I said, North Carolina was too warm for me. I loved to come back up here and it was snowing and it was crisp and it kissed my cheeks and it was perfect. I love the snow and I can't wait to go snowboarding. And then as I was walking off the plane, there's this woman up front who's from Atlanta because that's where my connector was. And she's saying about how I am from Atlanta. I can't do weather like this. I don't like it. This weather, I can't. And then words I'm not going to say. Just going to tell you that right now. But she was going on and on and on about how I don't do weather like that. I was like, why are you coming to Rochester, New York and in the Finger Lakes if you don't like the weather? It's January. It's for a vacation. So you choose a place where you hate the weather to go on vacation. Good job. So very proud of you. Out of control. And then there's a story I gotta tell you about with the places I went out with my best friend in North Carolina. Some of the places were absolutely incredible. One of the places, they had 1 million different kind of craft beers. And when I say a couple hundred, it was a couple hundred craft beers, different beers from around the area. They're absolutely incredible. Different flavors. I mean, you could get spiced mocha crap or chocolate jalapeno. I mean, you think of a combination and they put it together. Well, the list is literally a book. And there's people that go in there so much that there's this, it's not a contest, but a club you can get into. If you go in and you have a sheet, if you go in there enough, you can start a sheet that allows you to check off every beer that you try. And once you tried all couple hundred beers that is in there, they give you a plate and put it on the wall. Now, when you look at the wall, it's full of different people's names. And then you have people's names who are multiple. Like, people are on the wall multiple times. So they're drinking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these different beers. And I don't know if I could keep up. It was pretty intense and awesome at the same time. I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And there's another bar I want to tell you about. It's like a bar and grill that we went to that was absolutely incredible, but I want to tell Amanda because I think she's really going to like it. And then, oh yes, a big congratulations I have to send out to my little brother. My little brother, he got engaged New Year's Eve to his beautiful fiancée, Melissa. Congratulations. I'm hoping to be in a wedding very soon with her. Hopefully, I don't know if that's weird. I'll ask Amanda if that's socially acceptable to ask to be in the fiancé's wedding party. I don't know. But they got engaged, and I'm very proud of them. He is heading back to California today because he's a Marine. And hopefully he travels safe and everything goes well. And I'm excited for him and Melissa. And it's going to be a really great addition to our family. I'm very happy for them. They've got some cute pictures on here. And how adorable of a family that they're going to make. So, we'll see here. Hold on. I'm really super excited. And then there's also this thing that I've never heard of before. Well, actually, I've heard of it. But a fishbowl. Never heard of it before. I started a second story. You came in just in time.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't been feeling that well, and just life happens, and this is a live show. Moving on.
It wouldn't be exciting unless it was real. I just talked about how my brother just got engaged.
I saw that on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. He proposed, and so I'm very happy for him.
I feel like that's such a lot of people get, proposed New Year's Eve.
But it was his last night before he leaves today. So I figured, I was like, all right, that's kind of nice. Taunt her with a ring and ask her to marry you and then leave. Good job.
Yeah, right?
No big deal.
Yeah.
But my other story, I have a few other stories. There's two of them that I want to tell you. One is I've never heard of a few things. I learned a lot of new stuff when I went down there. One is called a hairy nipple.
Ooh.
Never had that kind of drink, but it tasted like butterscotch.
I was just going to say, I've had a buttery nipple.
Maybe it was a buttery nipple.
Yeah, I don't know about a hairy navel.
I think it was a buttery nipple.
Buttery nipple, yeah.
I had another one called a hairy something.
Yeah, okay.
But then there was this giant fishbowl of a thing that I had. Didn't realize it was a fishbowl until after I ordered it. It was a house drink. I was like, all right, I'll have the house drink. Out comes this giant fishbowl. All right.
Oh, for one person. Awesome.
Luckily, I had my friend with me because I never would have been able to hammer that. But in the same place, it was the most unique thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Dueling pianos. Like, literally.
I'm thinking about this.
2 pianos.
Huh.
Set
so
up.
like a dance off? So it's like a piano off? I'm confused.
It's like a piano. Like, you walk in, there's a bunch of tables everywhere, and it's on a little bit of a riser. They're not very high.
Okay.
There's 2 pianos facing each other. 2 of the men, it was 2 men at the time. I don't know if they do women at all. But they play a song, and then one starts, going crazy with it.
That's kind of cool.
And then the next guy starts going crazy with it.
Did you get any video of it?
Yes, I did. But I don't know how to put it up there. I'll show you.
All right. That sounds really cool.
I don't know how to put it up there, but like he'll start going crazy, and then the next one will start going back at him, and then you have to vote at the end, like, oh, you're the winner. It's so fun.
Funny. That's really cool.
And it got really dirty though, because there was this girl whose birthday was there, and they picked her to go up onto the piano, and they gave her a free drink.
Okay.
But they did the song about her.
Okay.
She had to act out the song.
Okay.
Think of all the dirtiest, raunchiest sexual innuendo things you could do, and she did them. On piano.
Nice.
In front of a room full of people.
Yeah.
I was like, that's probably not what I would have done.
Dang, yeah.
I mean, suggestive motions with a bottle, and
my gosh.
Yeah, she was not shy. Mm-mm. Nope, not shy.
Maybe she'd had a little few too many.
I don't know. Maybe.
Dang.
But she was, I mean, it was the coolest. I would go there in a heartbeat again. I wish there was something like that around here where the piano player, they were good. They were really good, too.
Yeah, that sounds really cool.
If you go to Raleigh, I would go to this bar. I got to figure out what the name of it is.
All right.
Because I had so much, that was the most fun place I went. Granted, I went dancing, and I had to shake my booty, go dance and everything, have fun. But that was one of my favorite places to go because the atmosphere was so fun and relaxed, and then they started dueling at each other, and you just watch them get into it and get all excited. They sing and everything. They sing, like, there was a white guy who sang 99 Problems.
Oh, nice.
On the piano.
That's pretty cool.
It was hysterical and awesome.
Nice.
And funny.
I would want to see that.
Right?
Yeah.
And there was no cover at the door. All you did was go in. You could get drinks or eat or whatever have you.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time. I really, really enjoyed that bar. That's the most unique bar I've ever been into. Bar and grill, I guess you could say. It's a better way to put it. But I had
really cool.
so much fun.
It's always kind of like I'm kind of glad the holidays are over.
Ditto.
Yeah, because it gets to be so much, that month from Thanksgiving, over a month, to New Year's. It's just parties and things to do and, gifts to buy. It's just a lot to do. And I'm sure if you have kids and, like, a family, it's like that, times 10. But also kind of, it also...
The stress is all
gone. It, like, kind of sucks going back to real life. Like, I'm a little depressed about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm
I know. I have mixed feelings about it right now.
Like right now, I feel relaxed.
Nice.
We're talking, we're venting, I feel like, and I have my coffee.
Tiffany has her coffee, guys.
She has much better.
Her precious. Speaking of, have you seen The Hobbit? Have you seen that movie?
No, I heard it was really good, though.
It's really good.
Did you?
I did. I saw it on the Friday it came out, and it was good.
Good.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Something that you'd go see again?
Probably not. I mean, I would definitely, like, rent it or even buy it.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think I'd see it again in theaters.
I think I'd rather buy it if... I think I would rather buy it just because if I'm going to like it, I want to have it for a long time instead of paying a one-time fee.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
See,
and then only getting it once.
I have this dilemma right now where I really like Woody Allen movies, and his latest one, To Rome or From Rome, I think it's To Rome with Love, and it's like, do I take a gamble and buy it, because I haven't seen it yet, and buy it? You know what I mean? But what if I don't like it? But then it's like, I don't want to rent it and then buy it, because then that's extra money. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I might try to... I'll probably just rent it. And then
That's not a bad idea.
And then end up buying it. That's probably what's going to happen.
So
you
went to the theater, then we're going to rent it, then we're going to buy it. No big deal. No big deal at all. Oh, I don't know. What else was there? I'll put a picture of the fishbowl. You saw the fishbowl on my page, right? The giant fishbowl. I took a picture of it because I was so surprised. I was like, what the heck? How many places do you really get a fishbowl like this thing?
My friend that I was visiting yesterday or the day before for New Year's, she was at a bowling alley, actually. I don't remember where. I think it's probably in Binghamton somewhere. And she ordered a drink, and it came in a fishbowl. And I feel like, why don't they tell, and she was surprised too, why don't they tell people, or maybe like you're just not paying attention or something. It's like, why don't they tell them? It comes in like this huge
giant thing.
Yeah, that you need like
deal.
2 other
it's
people.
Not like you take it out on the dance floor and be like, yeah, I'm dancing with Fishbowl.
Yeah. It's like sloshing everywhere.
And you can't leave it anywhere.
Yeah.
You're stuck with that drink
You are.
forever.
Oh, that is a dilemma.
I was so upset. And it was like $23 too. I was like,
holy. Wait, you didn't know that before?
nope.
Dang.
I was like, hey, can I have the house drink? She goes, are you sure? Yep. Okay.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, I did see
You see that thing?
Well, that's like filled to the brim too. They didn't leave room for error in that one.
They don't mess around.
Dang. Good one. Wow.
I don't know. It's weird.
I've become addicted to Instagram.
Really?
I have had the app. I was Instagramming a storm up over New Year's. I have had the app for a while, but it's kind of weird. It's not till recently I like actually really got into it.
I do the same thing with Pinterest. I'm getting into Pinterest a lot recently.
I've been into it for a while now.
That
was like immediate.
I don't mess around. No big deal.
Gosh. Yeah. Because I always thought before Instagram, like, it's like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, oh, everyone thinks they're a photographer now. That like, there's Instagram.
The silly things that people do.
But, I really like, I've gotten into it. So I guess
I have not gotten to Instagram yet.
It will happen. I tried to fight it, and it just didn't work. Oh, man. Let's see. Oh, we abandoned the list. The next one.
Oh, yeah. Back on schedule.
So the last one was enjoy life more. The 6th one is quit drinking. Might have something to do with the hangovers?
I didn't have a hangover once.
Really? I had a bad hangover.
I mean, I was, like, exhausted, but I didn't...
Yeah.
I didn't get my New Year's kiss until yesterday either.
Oh.
But it was better late than never.
That's true.
That was on my checklist.
That's true.
That's what I always say, better late than never.
The next one is get out of debt.
I can't get out of debt because the school likes to take $400 a month from me.
I can't even talk about it.
I'm looking at you, camera.
Yeah.
Somebody was watching.
Student loans.
They are the death of me.
Are the devil.
They will be the death of me.
Yeah,
$400
I hear
a month. Honestly,
it stinks.
what graduate can afford $400 a month?
I know,
and still live?
It's such a... It's not a scam. I'm not going to say that. It's just so annoying because, especially when we started college in 2006, the economy was still really good. And then, in 2008, everything goes down into the tank, and prospects weren't as rosy as, getting a job wasn't as good as it was when we started. And then I decided to go to grad school and get even more debt, so that was a good idea. I can't talk about it. It's a sore point.
It's a bad subject.
Yeah.
Moving on. Is there anything at past 6?
Yep, it goes all the way up to 10. So number 8 is learn something new. This is something actually I can relate to. Yeah, I really, really want to learn how to speak French. I have no practical reason. I just want to. So
just because.
Yeah.
Rosetta Stone, I heard, is really good, but I looked it up because I wanted to learn Italian, like full Italian. But it's expensive.
It is. That's why I haven't gotten it yet, because it's, they do Groupon. Through Groupon, you can sometimes get a really good deal. I've seen them on there, but it's one of those things where you have to act fast and like do it as soon as you see it because it sells out fast. Yeah, because the way, like, with Rosetta Stone, you have different, like, levels. I think it's, like, 1 through up to 7, 4. I don't know. And they're all, they're expensive. To buy the whole set is, like, $800, $700 or something. Like, it's, all at once. It's crazy expensive.
No, thank you.
Yeah. So, yep. The next one, number 9, is help others. I guess that's good. It's a popular, non-selfish New Year's resolution.
I think that's perfect. Why be selfish about it?
I don't know.
That's a good point. I guess I'm being selfish.
I know. Well, I guess it's, it's a good time of the year because, like, you've had all this, like, conspicuous consumption over the holidays.
True.
And then comes January, and it's sort of like this, like, self-cleansing, life-cleansing time.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one is get organized.
I can't get more organized than I am.
Yeah. Are you very organized?
I'm very type A.
I would say I'm pretty organized, too.
It's a sick joke. I know exactly where everything is, except for right now, because I'm still unpacking.
Yeah.
Waiting for my room to get done. Living out of a suitcase.
I really enjoy organizing. I think it's it's fun for me to do.
I do like it, too.
Yeah.
I like knowing where things are and knowing that once I leave, I'll come back and it'll be right where it's at, where I remembered it to be. I tend to be very forgetful. I forgot my iPod on the plane.
What, you, like, left it on the plane? Oh!
It's gone forever.
Aw. You couldn't, like, call, like, their...
I don't think that they would have it.
Yeah.
I don't think that they would. And I don't even... I mean, I guess I still have my flight stuff. But, that's since I was 17. I've had that iPod. 17.
Aww.
So it was one of my best friends.
Yeah, it's been with you through a lot.
Yeah, almost. I think it was about 5,000 songs on it.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Good thing iTunes has backup.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm very lucky with that. And then I left my iPad at my friend's house. She
Oh,
UPS'd it to me.
Oh no, Tiffany.
It was stressful.
It sounds like it. Oh man.
I don't know.
Boo. I don't usually tend to like forget like physical things. I forget like dates, like appointments and stuff. So that's
Did you get a calendar?
What I forget. I did.
Like
I need
written
a planner.
Calendars. A planner. Yes, that's what I meant. I really meant that.
I got a calendar. I didn't get a planner. I should get one because I just threw mine out.
Yeah. I don't like the whole. I could put it on my phone.
It doesn't work for me.
I like to scratch things.
Yeah, you get sort of like a sense of satisfaction of like putting the line through or like a check mark next to it.
Yeah, I got you done.
Yeah. Do you ever? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but do you ever sometimes? Like, you make a to-do list or, like, things you need to whatever that you've already done. Like,
yes, I add stuff that I've already done.
Yeah.
Yes, I do that when I'm cleaning, too.
Yeah, I don't know. It gives you, like, a sense of...
Satisfaction.
Exactly, satisfaction.
Ain't no satisfaction. Is that a song?
It is now.
Am I making it up?
It is now.
All right. I'm going to be a rock and roller.
Speaking of planners, there's this planner I want. It's $50. And I know. When I saw that, I was like, but it's all, like, personalized, and it has all this cool stuff in it. And I'm like, I don't want to pay $50 for a calendar, basically. Especially, you know what I mean? It's just such a... You can get them so much cheaper. Mm-hmm. So I'm asking for it for my birthday.
That's a good call.
Yeah, my birthday's actually a month from today.
Ooh.
Yeah. So...
Wait, is it on a Wednesday? It's not on a Wednesday, then. It's on a Thursday.
No, it's on a Saturday, actually. What? Yeah. Yeah.
It is on a Saturday. What the heck?
Yep. So I think that's what I'm going to ask for because it's super cool. It's really awesome. And you can personalize it, and that way I can get it, and I don't have to pay for it. So that works for me.
Oh, I'm catching up with an old friend. I love catching up.
Oh, speaking of getting organized, one of the I got a external hard drive for Christmas.
We talked about it.
Yes, I was very happy to get that, and I was able to like back up my computer. And from college, I had literally like actual CDs, like 20 of them, that had all my pictures on them. From when I got, they were on my old computer, and I didn't want to put them on my laptop because I don't know. So I put them on CDs at the time, and I was finally able to like. It was, like, mental clutter. I guess, like, physical clutter. But, CDs don't take up that much room. But now it was, like, such a relief to, like, get rid of them and put them all on this external hard drive. And I know, I won't lose anything. And it's all good. It makes me feel happy inside.
Don't format it wrong like I did. I put mine for an Apple. And now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do anymore. Ow.
Can you reformat it, like, back to be for a PC? You
Probably.
might lose everything. But
I would lose everything.
Yeah.
I want to take it off of there first. I want to take what I have on there off.
I would say,
first.
Yeah, take it off, put it on your computer, then
put it back on. No big deal. Just toss that anywhere.
Just whatever. Sorry, guys. Yep. Dang. Sorry, we're a little off tonight, but that's okay.
Me and you?
Yeah.
We started off pretty good. Now it's just like we're getting.
I know. Like I don't feel well, and like.
How was your dinner date, by the way?
Oh, it was good. I had dinner with a friend before this, and it's crazy how hard it is to see your friends anymore. You know what I mean?
There's no time for it anymore.
It's like life just gets in the way.
Maybe that's why one of those resolutions is to see friends and family more.
There you go.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. Oh, man. I'm excited to start this new year with Tiffany and you guys. This is... Yeah.
Who knows what this year is going to bring?
I know. I was actually telling my friend this at dinner. I was like, 2012 was sort of like... I feel like the year was, like, closing, like, a lot of, like being a student and stuff. Like, I feel like 2013 is the year where I'm, like, it's going to start, like, a new chapter for me. Like,
ditto.
Yeah.
I feel the same exact way.
Yeah, so I feel very hopeful about 2013. I don't know. I just have a different energy about it. Yeah.
Yeah, see, I feel the same exact way because I had such a big part of my life altered. Mm-hmm. And with the new year, you can start fresh. And I feel like it's just like it's very cliche, but clean slate.
It is. It's,
Which is also one of those words that you never want to hear again. Kind of like YOLO. You only live
You don't like YOLO?
I can't stand YOLO just because all the teeny boppers go around screaming it and putting it on T-shirts.
Oh, do they? I'm not around teenagers as much as you are.
I am. Kids, I tell you what.
It's Carpe Diem, bitches. No. It's the same. Carpe Diem. It's the same concept. Just different words.
Good times. I don't know. I'm just excited to see what the year brings.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm type A, I'm kind of looking forward to trying to just being a little bit more light on my feet, maybe. Mm-hmm. Not so abrasive.
Is this person, that you're seeing now, is he like a little more relaxed or I always find that like that's like the best, you know what I mean? You complement each other.
It does.
Yeah.
We complement each other pretty well.
Yeah.
It's very different for me. It's very new. And
different can be good.
Different is very good.
Yeah, that's good.
And my Christmas present is a trip to New York. So
how fun. No,
I know it's good. No,
yeah.
It's really good.
That's so... Oh, I want that.
I can't...
gift.
Like, we...
Dang.
I mean, we haven't been talking for very long. We haven't been together for very long. But for him to
really nice.
do something like that, it's incredible. And
yeah. When are you going to... Do you have, like, a date, like, when you're going to go?
Yeah, we're going... It's just for a weekend. It's for Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's the 26th, 27th, 28th. We'll come back the 28th. We're flying down this month, yeah.
Nice. Oh, dang. You're going to have to... vlog some. So
I know, I'm going to.
Show us what you do. I'm so excited.
I know.
I'm not even going.
He told me he wants me to put some thought into it and the things I want to do most.
Nice.
So you can actually probably help me because you've been in New York.
Yeah, I keep hitting this microphone.
Yeah, I keep doing the same thing. But right now I said I want New York pizza.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you need to go to Serendipity.
Go
to Serendipity.
See, I knew you'd be a good person to tell me.
Go to Serendipity and get their frozen hot chocolate. You have to do that.
Frozen hot chocolate in the middle of January?
Yeah. No, seriously, it's so good.
Serendipity.
With Serendipity, you might want to make a lunch reservation like now.
Really?
Like, not even kidding. Or you have to do like this waiting game. When I went a couple of years ago there, it was actually right after New Year's. It was kind of funny. We put our name on a list, and it took a couple hours to get a spot. Like, they'll be like, all right, come back in 45 minutes and we'll let you know. And we did that a couple times, and we did eventually get in. But don't show up expecting to get a table. That's something you have to kind of plan ahead of time. But, Serendipity and get their frozen hot chocolate. I mean, they're huge, but it's definitely worth it. There's so much else, but that's the first thing that popped in my mind.
Yes. And then I said I want to go through Central Park. I don't care how much it is. I just want to go through, how much of it we go through. I just want to go through Central Park. I want to go to the Bronx Zoo.
Okay.
I want to see the penguins.
Yeah. Central Park has a zoo also.
Does it?
Yeah, it's not as big. You have to pay to get in, but it's not as big as the Bronx Zoo by any means.
Does it have penguins?
I don't remember.
I just want to
they
see
might.
penguins. That's
I
it.
can't remember. I think they do. Yeah.
Woohoo!
I think
Penguins!
they do. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they do.
Then I said I want to go to the Museum of Natural History.
Okay. It's a good one.
There's a
Do you
museum
like
of
art? Are you
modern art. That's
okay, yeah, you can go to the MoMA. I was going to say the Met, too, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That's a good one. That, it's big, so I wonder, do they have any exhibitions going on right now? I'm not sure.
I did want to see a Broadway show, and then I looked it up, and how expensive it is.
Yeah.
We're already going to New York City. That's already quite the dollar.
Yeah.
So
Broadway is, that would be really fun. If you've never seen, like, a Broadway show, like, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, like, we used to go in high school. Do you remember us going in high school for fine arts?
Yeah, fine arts, yeah.
And that's what, that's how it came up in the conversation. It was very thoughtful of him. Because we were talking to somebody somewhere, somehow, about how traveling and going to New York City, and I said, well, yeah, I've been there, but it's one of those day trips where you go, you eat, you walk a block, and you go to the show, and that's it.
Yeah, you don't really get to explore and, like, do what you want.
So he was like, oh, we'll have to fix that. And lo and behold.
Oh, that's
Merry Christmas.
I have been trying to convince my boyfriend to go to New York City for a year and a half now. And he just...
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
You can come with us?
No, I don't want to do that. I'd be like, hey, I'm
tagging along.
I'm just coming along, guys. Don't mind me. Oh, man.
Oh, my word.
It
hurts. My chest hurts.
No, have fun. I love New York. I love going to New York City.
I'm so excited.
You always, no matter how many times you go, you always find something new. That's what I love about it.
I kind of want to go to Chinatown. Have you ever been to Chinatown?
Actually, I don't think I have. I know. I've been to Little Italy in New York, but I don't know. I really don't think I have. To be honest. You can go get some fake bags. Fake purse. Even though that's kind of bad, you shouldn't do that. I guess, supports, like, child labor and, like, terrorism and stuff. Don't buy fake bags. As tempting as it is, you shouldn't do it. I feel like I had a thought, and I can't grasp it. I don't remember what it was.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
A lot lately. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, good thing there's only, like, 2 minutes left in the show, right?
Yeah, good thing.
You got a little time to fill.
Oh my goodness!
So what are we talking about today? Fish bowls and
New Year's resolutions. Yeah.
All that good stuff. What do we got coming up next week? We were supposed to bring in the roller derby ladies this week, but they were unable to make it, so we're going to see if we can get them in next week.
I would love that.
Can't guarantee anything, but I'm going to try and reschedule them for next week.
I think that would be so cool.
But the snow has been absolutely insane. I love it.
We've gotten more snow in this past, like, week and a half than we did, like, the entire last winter.
Yeah, I love it. I can't wait to go snowboarding.
I'm like, where are you going? What resort? What mountain?
Bristol.
Okay.
Just a close one. We're going to go. We're planning on going farther away to a different one, but this one's like just outside of Canandaigua, so it's really close, easy. Mm-hmm. And I'm super excited about it. I didn't get to go last year.
I went once last year.
Did you? Probably stunk, didn't it?
It was okay. It was
not the good kind of snow.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, we only went once. We actually wanted to go more, but we had no snow.
Just didn't work out.
It was even like too warm to make snow,
Yep.
So, yep. I should go this year. I haven't made any plans to go though. Well, winter has just begun, so I'm sure plenty of opportunities. All right. So, I hope, do we have anything else to say?
I want to hear what other people's resolutions are. If you guys want to post them up at our Facebook page, we would like to hear what you got going on.
We are interested.
We are interested.
We want more dialogue from you guys. Yeah.
Especially if it's different, because, those generic ones.
Yeah.
We want to hear it. We want to hear what you guys got going on.
I'm interested.
Please let us know. It is 6:58. We're going to close up the show here. Thank you guys all for joining us. We will hopefully see you guys next week for our next Lake to Lake Girls podcast. Hopefully we'll have the only roller derby team in the Finger Lakes in studio with us.
Badass.
Yeah, they are pretty badass. I would not mess with
them. No, pretty cool ladies.
I'm just going to contact their handler and see if we can get them in. Yeah, it sounds really weird, their handler. Yeah. I wouldn't mess with them either. You know, we could use them as bodyguards. When we get famous, we'll hire them on as bodyguards.
Sounds good to me.
All right, you guys. On behalf of the folks here at FingerLakes1.com and Amanda and myself and the Lake to Lake Girls podcast, I hope you guys all had a safe and happy New Year. And we will see you all
next week.
Next week, I think, would be a wonderful thing.
Bye, guys.
Bye.